Close your eyes. Imagine you can download today and replay it tomorrow. The taste of your first kiss, the smell of your mother's perfume, the fear you felt on that dark highway. What happens when our past becomes a file and our mind a player? Quiet fact, your life could fit on a drive. Terrifying fact, someone else could press play. Simple version, it's not a video. It's a map of how your brain felt and fired during an experience. Sensations, emotions, context. Think of it as a recipe, not a photo. The recipe can be recooked in your brain later with the same flavors. Sleepy fact, a fully recorded perfect day could be tens of terabytes uncompressed. Smarter fact, the brain already compresses. It saves meaning more than pixels. That's why you remember the punchline, not the wallpaper. Your memories live in engrams, patterns spread across networks. It isn't one memory cell, it's a choir. Synapses strengthen, timing syncs, meaning emerges. Quiet truth? Neurons don't store videos, they store relationships. That's why a smell can unlock a decade. A memory download aims to capture these relationships. The orchestra sheet, not just the melody. It's messy, beautiful, and unique to you. No skull drills. Think wearable lace. Thousands of nanosensors reading local fields, bloodborne markers, and timing fingerprints. Add safe light pulses to tag which circuits fired together. The goal, capture the pattern, plus the feel. Soft fact, heart rate, breath, pupil size. These are memory flavors too. A good recorder listens to the whole body's whisper, not just the brain's shout. Raw memory is heavy. Compression makes it travel. The trick is semantic compression. Keep the meaning, the emotional color, the key sensory anchors. Lose the noise. Think airport, not every shoe on every floor. Sleepy fact. Your brain already does this at night. Dreams are the editor. Tomorrow's memory tech will learn from your dreams. What you kept, what you cut, what you remixed. You don't watch a memory. You relive it safely. Gentle stimulation coaxes the same networks to sing again. Smell cues, tactile hints, light patterns. Your brain fills the blanks. Settings matter, intensity, duration, emotional volume. Like dimming a lamp. Comforting fact, you can dial the fear down. Brave fact, you can turn the lesson up. Memories are not just data. They are chemicals in motion. Emotion filters act like gentle equalizers, lower panic, preserve detail, soften grief, keep love, reduce shame, keep the warning. This isn't erasing, it's rebalancing. Soft rule, never change who you are, only how much it hurts. Still, it feels like magic or mercy. The future US legal question is simple and deep. Is a memory property a medical record or your personhood? Likely all three. Expect a right to recall, your copy, a right to refuse, no forced downloads, and a right to be forgotten, secure deletion. Consent becomes a key, not a checkbox. No key, no playback, no exception. PTSD, phobias, complicated grief. Carefully replay the memory with fear turned down and context turned up. Your brain learns a safer story. Alzheimer's? Anchor lost names with sensory tags, smell of cinnamon, feel of wool, a familiar rhythm. Quiet miracle. The person returns for a moment, not a cure, a bridge. Imagine renting a chef's perfect risotto memory, a violinist's bow pressure, a pilot's crosswind landing. You don't become them, but you borrow their patterns long enough to feel how it's done. Practice still matters. But now, your first attempt starts at level 5, not 0. Fair? Maybe? Powerful? Absolutely. AB. Where there's value, there's fraud. Fake memories that feel real, edited heroics, counterfeit alibis. Black market bundles labeled adrenaline weekend. Whenever a memory can pay, a memory can lie. Watermarks help. Provenance trails help. But trust will need new tools and old wisdom. Treat memories like money, but holier. End-to-end encryption. Biometric-laced keys. Multi-party consent for sensitive replays. And an immune system for your mind. If a pattern tries to force itself in, your neural firewall quarantines it. Gentle rule. Nothing plays unless your body agrees. Heartbeat, breath, pupil all say yes. Memory drift. You replay too often, the edges blur. Nostalgia addiction. Life today feels dull compared to your curated yesterdays. Borrowed identity. Taken too many of someone else's patterns. Forget your own voice. The fix is gentle hygiene. Limited replays, variety, and real daylight. Go outside. Make new firsts. Nightly backups won't capture you, but they can save context, projects, relationships, taste. After a concussion, you can restore a scaffolding of self. You still wake up as you because you is continuity, not a file. Comforting fact. A backup is a compass, not a clone. Family albums become shared memory rooms. Weddings, births, last goodbyes, recorded with consent and replayed together. Communities archive lived history, first responders, teachers, nurses, so the next generation feels the job before day one. Quiet power, empathy at scale. You can't hate someone after you've worn a day in their mind. Some memories should stay private, sacred, untouched. The industry will push. Markets always do. But a healthy culture draws lines. Childhood's off limits. Trauma edits only with deep consent and oversight. No downloads from the dying without clear will. Sleepy principle. Dignity before curiosity. Consciousness is not a playlist. It's the player. It's the way your brain reads, edits, and tells your story, moment by moment. Downloaded memories can add chapters. They cannot replace the narrator. The future will tempt us to believe we can buy wisdom. We can buy experience. Wisdom is what we do with it. Morning. Your focus memory plays. 3 minutes of yesterday's best clarity. Midday. You borrow a pilot's calm for a tough presentation. Evening. Therapy replay. Grief softened. Gratitude amplified. Night. Backup runs as you drift. Dreams stitching meaning. You wake with a strange comfort. Your life is yours. Enhanced, not replaced. Hackers. Deep-faked alibis. Predatory platforms. Quiet coercion by employers or governments. The fixes aren't flashy. Local storage by default, strong rights, ruthless audits, and a culture that treats memory as sacred. Soft courage. Say no when just this once doesn't feel right. History classes won't be lectures. They'll be lived days. Courtrooms will feel evidence, not just see it. News becomes empathy or manipulation. Choose carefully. Art blossoms. So does propaganda. Sleepy fact, every powerful tool makes us more ourselves. The question is which self we practice. Ask 3 gentle questions. 1, will this help me grow or just escape? 2, who else's story is inside and did they agree? 3, can I carry this with kindness? If yes, download with care. If no, let it pass. There's a reason the brain forgets. It's how we make room for tomorrow. Which memory would you keep forever, and which would you soften? Tell me below. Like, share, and subscribe to Lux Next, where we experience tomorrow, gently today. Next up, the city that dreams for you. Urban sleep tech of 3,100.